We don't have enough media diversity. So if you're a punter living in a capital city, the Murdoch press accounts for 2/3 of all circulation. It's often a choice of the big Murdoch paper or the little Murdoch paper. And in some ways, Donald Trump was right about the notion of fake news, but not in the way that he meant it. Much of what passes as news right now is opinion, it's speculation, it's gossip, it's just blatant cheerleading for your own side. It's anything but news. As a result, the public square has shrunk, our debates become more polarised, more divisive. We speak at each other rather than to each other, rather than with each other. You'll forgive me, but this speech isn't for you, the influencers and decision makers of Australia. This is a speech that's for those young people who are being screwed over right now and see their future being ripped away. This is a speech for those many millions of Australians who have come here to make this island continent their home and have made us a better nation. It's a speech for those people who won't tolerate injustice, like the injustice of locking people up in prisons offshore or young kids in adult prisons here at home. And it's a speech for all those people who understand that we are the custodians of this fragile little blue planet of ours, and it's our responsibility to look after it. Now, anyone who stands at this podium and says, "I've got all the answers," is lying to you. We don't. What we do know is that the system is broken and that politics, as usual, just won't cut it anymore. For decades, our politics has been in the grip of neoliberalism. It's an ideology that's based on the singular assumption that humans are selfish individuals and that we're always in violent competition. It's an ideology that's defined by the sale of any public asset that isn't nailed down, that sees taxation and regulation and trade unions as the enemy. It's an ideology that says if only we relinquish total control to the market, that somehow wealth will magically trickle down and make us all better off. But we've got a different path open to us. A path that doesn't turn Australians against each other. A path that recognises the economy exists to serve us rather than the other way around. A path that is based on love and compassion, not on hatred and division. And I've got great faith in our shared humanity, in our fellow citizens, to choose a path of decency.